Bismillah, welcome back, Zoo Crew. I really have no idea what I'm going to be talking about today. It's been a pretty slow-paced day for the most part, Um, I guess, so yesterday I did my first Uber trip. It was pretty interesting. Very interesting just because I have no idea, like, am I supposed to talk to the person in the car? Am I not supposed to talk to the person? So just going with the flow. Mind you, I've only done one trip so far. I'll probably do a few more tomorrow, and hopefully I will hear back from Omvik by tomorrow so I can start at the dealership from next week. Other than that, I gotta get the rest of my ducks in a row because Japan trip is coming up, like T minus less than 15 days maybe, uh, you know? So I got a bunch of stuff I still got to get done for that. And today's been a very bad day weather-wise, way too much snow and it's very cold. So I suspect those of you who didn't need to be out and about were probably not out and about, you know? But yeah, really, I guess we can talk about. What can we talk about? So we are trying to make our own chips today, just because we are trying to do more meal preps and like cooking our own food instead of just ordering Uber Eats all the time. Because Uber Eats is a very dangerous thing. You literally click a button and boom, food shows up at your door. And most of the time it's not healthy food and it's not good for you and you're overpaying a lot. Just for the convenience, plus not having to worry about cleaning dishes, putting away dishes, prepping the food, etc. That's why I was using Viddle beforehand, which is like a halal meal plan company that delivers fresh food daily, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's halal, organic, chef crafted. It's pretty good. But just in keeping with this whole notion of like becoming independent, I feel like I should know how to cook at least like 10 different meals like from scratch and like consistently. So really, like, when it comes to chili, I got that on lock. Chicken salad, what else? Shepherd's pie. Those are like my main go-to dishes that like I know I can always make that'll turn out pretty good. So yeah, I gotta add a few more to my repertoire. But yeah, I think it's a good life skill to have, knowing how to cook, especially with the way the world is right now. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Although now that I'm talking about cooking, I feel like I should probably like discuss with my mom and get her to start a YouTube channel and like put out a cookbook because I think she'd do pretty well in that regard. She makes some very good food and it's in her genes. I guess it's also in my genes. So yeah, I guess that's another project I can add. Actually, speaking of projects, this is like one point I guess we'll end on. I have a habit of like taking on multiple projects at the same time instead of just like focusing on one thing and like getting that locked in before adding other stuff. And I think that's just because like I perform best when I'm under stress or pressure, like a diamond. So yeah, I'm gonna be recalibrating a little bit over the next few weeks, and getting a bit more focused, and then kind of going on with my other side projects. So I'm not spending too much time stressing about multiple things. And for those of you who don't know what you want to do in life, you got to look at it like this analogy where you're spinning a plate, right? So you have a stick and you're spinning a plate. Like if you go to the circus, you see there's people spinning like multiple plates on multiple different sticks, right? So you get one stick with a plate, then you add another one, then you add another one. Now let's say you got 6 different plates that are spinning. It's impossible to balance all the plates at the same time. So slowly they're going to start dropping off. So just let them drop off. And then the 1 or 2 plates that are still spinning at the end, that's what you should focus on and spend your time on. So yeah, that's it for today's Zoo Crew. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow.